Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Well, actually, it's the afternoon. What am I saying? I wanted to jump on real quick. I don't know if I actually am on. I'm still new to all of this, this live on here, trying to do this, podcast, changing it up a little bit. So bear with me as I am learning what to do. And I kind of just decided to jump on today because, I don't know, I was thinking about it and I figured, screw it. Let me jump on and say hello because I really am kind of like, I feel like I'm in a fog. And I don't know, I can't imagine I'm the only person that is feeling that way, right? I mean, some of us, we all have to kind of feel that way these days, no? I don't know. This is crazy. This whole COVID craziness. It feels like we just got out of it all and now we're back into it again. Well, I don't even know if I should say that, right? We never got out of it, but for a while we were only seeing the dark, right? It was so hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But then we started to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And now it's like the tunnel broke off into like 12 different directions, right? I mean, that's kind of what it feels like. So here we are again, scratching our heads going, what do we do? Do we leave the house? Do we not leave the house? Do we see our families? Do we not see our families? Do we get together with friends? Do we not get together with friends? So it's kind of crazy, that here we are again, right? Kids are going back to remote learning. Some of them have had the option all year. Some of them haven't. And, you know, as a parent, we want to protect our children. So we do our best to keep them safe. And, you know, at this point, you don't know what the hell the right decision is, right? So my advice and the logic that I don't know if there's even logic that's involved here, right? But what I end up referring to is, you know, just try to stay out of harm's way. And when you stay out of harm's way, hopefully harm will not come to you, right? Then again, you can't live your life that way. But I try to avoid situations that I don't want to be in. So some people believe in masks, some people don't believe in masks. So if you don't believe in masks, then, you know, stay out of the areas that want you to wear a mask, right? It's a hard call because, the situations change daily. The information that they're giving us changes daily. And you don't know what to believe anymore. You got to quarantine for 7 days. You got to quarantine for 10 days. Now it's 5 days. Now, if you're vaccinated, it's only a certain amount of days. If you've had the virus within the past 3 months, then that and your vaccination. So it's like so confusing. You don't know which way to go. So, you know, I know this is like a crazy thought, but if you're sick, stay home. I mean, that's always been my philosophy. You know, if my kid is sniffling and sneezing and coughing and leaky, I don't send them to school. Because regardless of whether it's a cold, whether it's strep throat, whether it's COVID, whatever the hell it is, the kids are going to give it to each other. Right? So keep your kid home if they don't feel good. Now, granted, there are certain families that aren't able to do that, right? Because they have to go to work or there's no one to watch the child. And, we've all gone to work sick. We've all, put our big girl and big boy panties on and gone out. But it is important that when you don't feel well, that you try to isolate yourself so that you are not getting other people sick. So now that COVID is a thing, people are more apt to do that than not. See, look, my dog is growling. She don't like what I'm saying. So, honestly, guys, if you don't feel good, you should stay home, and that shouldn't be something that the CDC has to tell you. It should be common sense. All right, Bells. Shh. So, I don't know. I just feel like I'm in a little bit of a fog. I wanted to jump on and just share that with you because I can imagine that there are a lot of people that are listening to this right now, and they're probably shaking their head and thinking exactly the same thing. Like, I have no idea what the hell is going on. How did we get back to this crap again? I know a lot of people are sick right now. I'm sending out love and light to all of you that are suffering. Most people I know at this point that have COVID, it has been on the milder side for most. I know some that's not the case. It affects everybody differently. So I'm just sending out love and light. Again, stay home if you don't feel good. At this point, there's nothing you can't get delivered to your home or whatever the case may be. So please, stay safe and be mindful of others. And I guess we need to still figure out how the hell to live our lives, I was going to let my son go do something with school tomorrow, and then we just got an email yesterday that someone in his class was, all of the kids in his class actually were exposed to COVID because apparently one of the teachers had gotten it. So it's just like you don't know what to do because I was going to send him in, but, why put him in harm's way if we know that everybody that he's going to walk into the classroom with was exposed to it? Whether you're vaccinated or not does not immune you to the virus. So it's kind of irrelevant. I think you might be better off, and I'm not a doctor, I'm just playing one on the radio. You might be, better off if you just got over COVID because maybe your antibodies are stronger at that point and your immunity will kick in better. But who the frig knows, right? Nobody knows anything. So here we are scratching our heads and just waiting for the next freaking shoe to drop, right? So trying to stay positive, trying to spread love and light, but Jesus Christ, it's getting harder and harder, right? And it's like breaking us down. So my advice is don't turn the news on because no one knows what the hell they're talking about. I always say go to the old school remedies. Your grandmother, whatever your grandmother, your great grandparents told you to do, those are the things you should go into your little Rolodex and do, like when they told you those little, secrets, family secrets and stuff. Those are the things we need to hold on to and embrace. Because the CDC, the doctors, it's like a guessing game at this point. There's not enough data that has been, gathered, because everything is like in a rush thing. So, again, within 2 years, everything is a trial and it should be documented. And a lot of things I don't think are documented. And there are ways that you can look into these things, but everyone has their own feelings and beliefs, and I respect everyone's ability to have their own feelings and beliefs. That being said, stay safe, try to stay focused, try to stay positive, and try to not be in a fog like I am right now, because I really am. I'm in a fog. I can't even tell you. I don't remember the last time I left the house. I mean, that's how crazy it is. But again, I just rather stay away from people. I mean, I like to stay away from people anyway. But, even if it's not about COVID, everybody's sick at this point. So you know what? You stay safe. It's freaking cold out. I'm in New York, and like yesterday, I don't know, it was like, ridiculous. It was like brick outside. It couldn't have been any freaking colder. Well, that's not true. It could be, but it was cold as a mofo, and I didn't even leave my house to do nothing yesterday. It was crazy. So cold weather, change of season, all that fun stuff, is always brutal on the immunity, and people are more apt to get sick. Believe me, if I tell you, I wish that I had the capacity to go to Florida for a couple of months. I would certainly stay there, in a heartbeat. So, if any of you guys win the lotto and want to send me there, let me know. All right. Well, I just wanted to jump on and check in. I am really trying to build up this platform here. If you go to realtalkwithkarenstacy.podbean.com, that is where you can hit that follow button so that every time I go live, you will be notified. Or if I do a show and upload it, you will receive it so you can listen to it anytime, anywhere. It's a free app. And I would appreciate that follow button. So I don't know if anybody was on my live today. Last time we came on, it was fun. We had a few people coming in on the live. I'm not really seeing too many people on today, but I just jumped on for the hell of it. I will be back again, with a guest co-host, and just stay tuned. So make sure you hit that follow button so you know when my next live will be. I'm wishing you guys much love and light. Remember, tomorrow isn't promised, so don't be an asshole today. Love you guys. All right, now let's see if I can figure out how to stop this thing. What do I do?